This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
Welcome to Summerland High School in rural Antelope County, getting set for a marquee boys basketball matchup between the Summerland Bobcats and the Eagles of Lutheran High Northeast. That's Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. So glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska for what is, Lou, honestly, about as big a regular season game can get for both of these teams. No district titles or anything like that on the line tonight, but you've got 2 3-loss teams that are really looking for a signature win to improve their standing in the power points. Whoever wins this game tonight is going to have a big feather in their cap heading into the postseason.
Well, you'd love to have that momentum, but you're right. This is going to feel like postseason, even though it's not an elimination game. But both these teams need that win, and especially Summerland, because Lutheran High's got a couple Division I opportunities to add to their points. Summerland needs this game. Both teams need this game. It should be a fun one.
And we're going to see a lot of really great athletes. Summerland coming into this game 16-3 on the year. They're one of those teams where it's hard to pick a key player. They got a lot of guys like Lou Siefker, keep their heads on a swivel. But Michael Koenig, he's one of those do-it-all guards. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound. Only had 2 points for them in their game last night. They're going to need more than that out of him to beat Lutheran High this evening.
Yeah, no question about it. Lutheran High is a really good defensive team, so you've got to find, they'll also slow you down on their offensive end, so your possessions are going to be limited. You've got to be really good and efficient on the offensive end. They're going to need some really quality looks from Koenig here tonight.
Meanwhile, Lutheran High coming into tonight 17-3 on the year. They've got a player, seems like he's been at Lutheran High for like 8 years. A fantastic athlete, has been since day one. One of the better basketball players in Class C2 in Josh Rojas.
Well, I know his opponents feel like he's been here for 8 years, that's for sure. A lot of times he plays at the top of that zone, and he is a defensive wizard. He's able to get steals, get runouts, and get the offense going from the defensive side. He's a really good athlete as well. It's going to be a tough matchup for Summerland here this evening.
High stakes, late regular season basketball at one of the nicest gyms in Nebraska. Nowhere I'd rather be than with you folks at home calling this game tonight. We've got more to come. Starting lineups, all the action, more no-looks out of Lou Siefker. Stick with us. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pregame show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
I'm Chris Suckup, and I started at Madison County Bank in 2003. Experience, commitment to community, and unmatched customer service. Madison County Bank has been rooted in Northeast Nebraska for over 130 years and is here to help you grow. For ag banking, home loans, and business banking, visit your local Madison County Bank in
Madison,
Plainview,
Albion, and all of Northeast Nebraska.
Let's talk School Spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Lutheran High Northeast making the drive, about a 45 to an hour drive out of Norfolk. Historically, 4 trips to state all time, their last coming in 2017. They made 1 championship appearance, lost to Ravenna back in 2012. Their current head coach, Kenny Blank, was on that team. Lost to Connor Baranek and the rest of the Ravenna Blue Jays. Summerland, meanwhile, have never gone to state as a school, but boy, do they have a ton of state history between the 3 schools. Clearwater won 4 titles all time on their own, qualified for state with Orchard quite a few times. Ewing also 2 state championships, including one with their current coach, Brett Kotzer, as a player. And again, your School Spotlight brought to you by Currency. All right, let's roll right in. Talk about starting lineups tonight for this one. A lot of guys that can score the basketball for both of these teams. We talked about Josh Rojas for Lutheran High, but Andon Schultz, Braden Federn, a lot of guys that can score. You'll see Gavin Federn a lot tonight as well. This is a very balanced offense that shoots the ball pretty well, 33% from deep on the year. Rojas had 15 points, 5 steals, 6 rebounds in their victory over Laurel Concord Coleridge on Tuesday. For Summerland, about 3 or 4 of these guys could have been the key players. Sam Cheatham is a fantastic point guard. 11 points, just shy of 5 rebounds, 3 assists, almost 3 steals a game. Had 20 points in a game against Ainsworth earlier this season. Preston Hoke, meanwhile, was their leading scorer in their victory over Elgin Public Pope John last night. They beat the Wolfpack 42-33. Kind of an ugly win. Only shot 20% from 3. Hoke, the only player in double figures. But Lou, any coach will tell you, you got to win ugly sometimes to win big games in the postseason. And that's one that Summerland can hang on their hat a little bit coming into tonight.
Well, you'd much rather win ugly than lose pretty, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you grind out games, and you're exactly right. This time of the year, when you're going to, rest of the way, you're going to be playing some pretty good competition, right? And it's going to get better each game. Sometimes if you muck it up and you win, that kind of prepares you for the type of games that you're going to see in postseason.
Summerland in their home whites, trimmed in light blue. Love that color combo.
Yeah.
Lutheran High, their road blacks, trimmed in blue. This is one of the sharper dressed basketball games we've had on NCN this season. Underway. So glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska. That's Lutheran High Northeast controlling the opening tip.
Kind of looks like Kentucky against North Carolina.
Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? There's that defense from Summerland. Both of these teams very similar stylistically, both offensively and defensively. Very much mirror images of one another.
You've got to make good passes tonight. You can't have lazy passes or forced passes in traffic. You've got to have good passes. Now it looks like Scholl stepped on the end line there. Turnover goes back to Summerland.
Saw Summerland running that 3-2 zone. Neither of these teams particularly big. They utilize zone, try to use their speed and athleticism to force turnovers.
One thing I've noticed about Lutheran Northeast from last year to this year, is they're more physical. They were kind of a finesse team. You'll see them. They'll mix it up here tonight.
On the dribble drive for Summerland is Kinney. Looking down low, kicked out, a little errant on the pass to Cheatham. Leaves it baseline. Back up top, Summerland resets. Here's Hoke. Pulls up from mid-range and finds the bottom. Preston Hoke gets Summerland on the board first.
I gave Hoke some room. He squared up and made him pay.
Quickly the other way, Rojas swatted from behind. Lutheran High will inbound in our first quarter, which is brought to you by John Henry's. Their family serving yours.
And Summerland's a team, great pass.
Beautiful inbound play. Set up to Tate Collison, Lutheran High's first points of the night.
Collison is one of those lunch pail players. He does a little bit of everything for Lutheran High. One of the things he does really well is draw charges. Probably about as good as anybody in the state.
There's a turnover forced by that Lutheran High defense. There are at any point tonight on the floor 4 or 5 guys that average 2 steals a game for both teams. Long three too strong. Rebound corralled by Carter Bergman. But just stolen right back by Andon Schold. Defense got back. Rojas angling in on 2 defenders. That's a tough shot. Rojas' first bucket tonight.
That's a good example of the physicality. I don't think Rojas makes that shot last year. He just muscled through there, and there's no call. That's nearly a charge.
If the officials are going to let this game get physical, this one could get real physical.
Yeah.
Hoke's 3 is off the mark. Rojas picked up by 3 defenders off the mishandle. Now kicked up top to Landon Johnson, turned over. Sam Cheatham finds a little bit of room from the left side. We're tied.
I liked what Cheatham did there. Kept that ball in the left hand and did not rush that shot. Got himself under control and made that one count.
Top of the key off the look-off, a little bit of room. Pretty play there. Braden Fettern, first bucket tonight.
Yeah, Braden Fettern's one of those guys that's kind of become a little bit of an X factor, I think, here for Lutheran High Northeast.
Had 12 points in their win over Laurel Concord Coleridge on Tuesday. At the other end, Koenig draws damage. He'll head to the line.
And that might be what Summerland wants to do tonight when they have those opportunities to run. Because Lutheran High is really good in that half court defensively. Try to beat them down the floor, get numbers, and score in transition.
First free throw, no good for Michael Koenig. Our replays brought to you in part by Beatrice Community Hospital. Incredible care, incredibly close. Also by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Summerland a 67% free throw shooting team on the year. Koenig splits the pair. Back to a 1-point lead for Lutheran High. Ooh,
ouch.
big contact there, hitting the floor hard.
Yeah, felt that one all the way up here.
Take another look. Yeah, this one, there's going to be some bruises after tonight. Lutheran High off the inbound, able to draw the foul. They got it inside to Gavin Fettern, one of the better bench players in the state. Just shy of 9 points per game for Lutheran High.
Yeah, both veteran boys have been very good this year. I think it really stepped up their game this season for the Eagles.
That's a decided advantage Lutheran High Northeast should have tonight is depth between Gavin Fettern. You've got Emerson Meyer, about 4.5 points per game. Ian McDonald has been very good off the bench for them as well. They get points off the Pine, splitting the pair is Fettern. Nice pass, cutting into the lane. Hoke, lost it on his way up. It'll go to Lutheran High. Hoke wanted the foul called, but just sort of mishandled it as he rose.
There was a little bit of contact there, but I think you're right. He did not quite have control of that basketball.
Touch quickly into the front court. Fettern on the spin. Bounces out to Braden Fettern. Now inside, extra pass kicked. And it'll stay with Lutheran High.
You rarely see Lutheran High Northeast rush shots. They run their sets real well. And again, they don't generally take very many bad shots.
Rojas, boy, that's beautifully done. Muscling his way up. Rojas with 4.
We're also one of the few guys. He's a 5'11", but he can play inside there. He cleared space and got that one to fall.
An incredible athlete. He's got good ups and plays a lot bigger than his 5'11" height. Koenig wants 3. Off the heel, rebound tapped out of bounds to Lutheran High Northeast. Hey folks, high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska brought to you in part tonight by Zollner Ford in Lincoln. You mentioned Lutheran High Northeast not taking a lot of bad shots. That was the hallmark of their head coach as a player,
yeah.
Kenny Blank, one of the most heady point guards you and I have seen in our 13 years calling games together.
For sure.
Nice bounce pass up ahead off the turnover. Hard luck miss, though, for Hoke. The drive and kick. Good closeout on the 3. Now Fettern. Oh, what a find down low. Fettern to Fettern. That's driveway basketball.
Yeah.
Lutheran High up 6.
Sounds like a law firm.
Corner 3 on the way. Summerland can't answer. Offensive rebound, they'll try it again. That 3 won't roll home, and Lutheran High clears it. Summerland is cold to start. Just 2 of 6 from the field. On the other end, nice adjustment defensively. Tough shot in traffic, and Summerland clears. And a foul at the other end. As Sam Cheatham's able to draw the contact.
Eagles will challenge you, and they'll challenge you away from the basket. But I think the key to that is just not getting cheap fouls, cheap reaches and things like that.
Got to look at Brett Kotzer. Both of these coaches were all-state caliber guards at their respective high schools. Kotzer played for Ewing. As Summerland able to draw the foul. This will be Alex Schindler heading to the line. There you see Coach Kenny Blank.
Dribble penetration creates the offense.
Yep.
And that's tough to do, to get inside this Lutheran High zone. But if Summerland's able to do that, we talked about needing to be efficient tonight against this defense. And they've started slow from the field, but if you get obviously you get those sort of looks, you get opportunities from the free throw line, you have a much better chance to win this game.
In and out on the second rebound to Landon Johnson. Summerland down 5, 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. A matchup between 3 lost teams. Spot up triple. Little window dressing from Andon Schold.
Yeah, that one looked good out of his hand, though. That was a good looking shot. Kissed it off the glass and home.
Back to an 8-point lead. That's Lutheran High's largest. Not the kind of defense you want to fall too far behind on.
Right.
Because of plays like that. Emerson Meyer the steal.
Yeah, and you don't want to fall behind these guys too far, because this team can handle the basketball. Pretty good free throw shooting team as well, and it's a tough team to come back against.
Summerland in a 1-3-1 look defensively. Johnson in the corner. Skips it right side to Meyer. Now Schold. Schold finds a little bit of room, has to back it out though. Summerland's defense making it tough. Bounce pass to Rojas, the mishandle, threw it away. Now can Summerland turn it into points? Schindler drives, kicks to no one in particular. Foot race won by Meyer, but he stepped on the sideline.
Like you're seeing that you just can't make bad passes against either of these teams, because they will absolutely exploit you.
Summerland, no doubt, talking that over in this timeout. We'll take one as well. 14-6. Lutheran High Northeast leading. This is NCN.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Elkhorn Rural Public Power District, dedicated to providing safe, reliable, cost-effective electricity for all customers. Central Valley Ag, working with farmers and growing agriculture together. And by Northeast Nebraska Telephone Company, now expanding to Antelope County.
Lutheran High Northeast hitting shots from deep. Early on, they've got a 14-6 lead over Summerland alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Our scoreboard check brought to you in part by Aurora Cooperative, helping you add value to every aspect of your operation. Check them out at auroracoop.com. Also by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Elbow jumper finds the bottom. Michael Canning's got good form on that jump shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice square up. Knocked that one home. I think both teams talked in the timeout about taking care of the basketball. Both teams with 4 turnovers in the first quarter.
Braden Fettern. Rojas the lob to Schold. Nice extra pass. Rojas draws the double. Wow. Fights through it. Good, strong effort from down low. Rojas with 6.
Few guys are going to get that shot off. Somehow Josh Rojas, again, with that strength and good athletic ability, splits the double team and scores.
Now Cheatham. Lob right side, Koenig. Says it taken away from him by Schold. Weaving through defenders. Schold into the front court. The bounce pass, left block, shot blocked. And Summerland clears it. There's Carter Bergman seeing his first action. 6'3" junior. Nice pass into the lane, extra pass, wide open 3, in and out. Lutheran High clears it. That was a good look for Napier.
That was good passing. Get out to the open guy for the 3.
10 seconds for Lutheran High Northeast. First quarter that's gone their way. Down to 3, they got to get something up. Schold at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to go, and after 1, Lutheran High Northeast doubling up the home team. It's 16-8. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Hi, I'm Jake. I grew up with a great relationship with God. After high school, I became selfish and put my own desires before God. I struggled with alcohol and lust, and the devil had a tight grip on me. My life was full of darkness, and I was on the verge of losing my family. Thankfully, I chose God as my higher power, and through treatment, amended my relationship with God and my family. If you are struggling, contact your local pastor or priest, or call 402-379-2030.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good To Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good To Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I can dunk it too.
Good To Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
Second quarter here in Summerland. That's brought to you and supported by Steve Carper and the crew at O Street Carpet. 16-8. Lutheran High Northeast with the lead. Lou Siefker, they've been doing a better job forcing turnovers and capitalizing on them in the early going.
Yeah, and I think the way this game is going right now plays into Lutheran High's hands. I think Summerland now, you get a quick bucket. They're more of an explosive, I think, overall offensive team. Lutheran High likes to slow it down, likes to be efficient and methodical on the offensive end.
Preston Hoke hit that bucket. It's 16-10. Lutheran High Northeast with the lead. Rojas trying to change that, has his shot blocked. The follow and the finish by Tate Collison. And turned over. Right back to Lutheran High.
Summerland right now trying to push the tempo, getting a little bit ahead of themselves. Watch the great rebound there. Collison gathers himself, goes up in the crowd and scores. Again, I harp on that all night long, and this is a team that's just more physically able to compete in games like this than they were a year ago.
Collison, the leading rebounder, 5.8 a game, had 12 rebounds in the game against Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family earlier this year. Set up beautifully. The shot not there. Another offensive rebound, though. And this time it's Landon Johnson heading to the line.
Yeah, nobody blocked Johnson out. He came in from that weak side. There's the shot missing long, but well, you got to find Johnson and block him out. Everybody looking at the basketball, not looking at the man. And that's tough sometimes when you're playing zone defense to find that guy. But Johnson, great job to come in and snare that board.
Johnson makes the first 77% free throw shooter on the year. Boy, I am unbeaten when it comes to the free throw curse. 9-point lead for Lutheran High. That's what Summerland needs to get out, not let Lutheran High's defense get set up.
Yeah, they want to run with the basketball and beat Lutheran High down the floor. It's something Lutheran High is going to have to do. Is now even after a made shot, you've got to get back on defense.
Great steal there, the swipe by Schindler. Lutheran High does get back. Lay-in won't fall. Collison the rebound. Rojas surveys. Skips over to Braden Federn. 2 on the ball, now a 2-on-1. Up ahead. Nice job to get back and alter the shot by Federn.
Well, Hoke poked that ball away.
Oh, Josh Rojas, the pirouette.
Yeah, he's got some spin moves in his repertoire. He's a very athletic player. Going back to the last play by Summerland, Hoke got the poke away and then didn't finish on the other end.
Back to a 9-point lead. Little motion offense. The weave lost it on his way up. Summerland will inbound. Carter Bergman checking back into the game for the Bobcats. Schindler will sit. Take a look at this move by Josh Rojas. This is a turnover for a lot of guys.
Yeah, we're going to start calling him Barishnikov.
That's incredible footwork. And now a steal off the inbound. 2-on-1, it's Rojas and Collison. Rojas gives it up. What a recovery defensively by Cheatham.
Wow, Cheatham with the block of the night.
Now Koenig, baseline, offensive foul. Federn takes the charge.
Yeah, this team, Lutheran High's got a bunch of guys that love to take charges. Now watch this block here by Cheatham. Comes out of nowhere, bam. Great play. That's the kind of effort you want. You get a coach's attention when you make a play like that.
Neither of these teams are going to be accused of giving up on plays. Federn into the front court. Draws the double, now Rojas out of it. Back to Federn, wants 3. Offensive rebound, Gavin Federn, then he has it taken away. Tough shot in traffic, but Alex Schindler winds his way to the free throw line.
There's a couple ways that Summerland can win this game tonight. First of all, it's off of steals.
Yep.
And defensive play because they like to get out and run. But you see it there also. It's just good defense with a block shot. Anything that you can turn Lutheran High away and try to get out and run with the basketball and give yourself the opportunity maybe to get numbers, attack the basket. That's what this team wants to do. And that's very much different than Lutheran High's style, although Lutheran High will steal the basketball and get some runouts. But Summerland's trying to speed this game up.
Schindler makes them both back to a 7-point game. Federn finds a little bit of room. Skipped out Scholl, got the defender in the air. And now Rojas has it poked away from behind. Federn will be called for the foul on the loose ball. Stick around, folks, for our halftime show brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health is their top priority.
Well, neither of these teams are fun to play against because they contest everything. You better make a good pass, otherwise it's going the other way.
Hoke leads the way for Summerland with 6. Rises, fires, and fills it up from the free throw line.
Hoke's got a nice release there, and a timeout for Lutheran High.
Eagles want to talk it over. We take a timeout as well. Now a 5-point game. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Stick around for the halftime show. We'll check out the halftime highlights presented by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. Lutheran High led by as much as 9, down to 5. Rojas picked up quickly in the corner. Now Scholl back to Rojas, wants 3. Too strong, the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Summerland basketball.
That was just kind of a herky-jerky possession for Lutheran High. They knew what they wanted to do, but 2 or 3 different times, just got not handling the basketball cleanly, slows down those passes and allows Summerland to defend you. They're trying to go down low, especially to Federer in that low block.
Summerland into the front court, coming up on the halfway mark of the second quarter. Skipped left side, Hoke. Short on the three. Neither team has shot particularly well from deep. Great outlet off the rebound. Rojas into the front court, offensive foul. Charge taken there by Sam Cheatham.
Now Cheatham says right back at you. Lutheran High loves to draw charges. That's a pretty easy call there.
Yeah.
As good as Rojas is, he's tough to defend, but Cheatham, great position, and Rojas tried to go through it.
Entry pass poked away. Summerland keeps. Skipped right side. Hoke. Collison the board. Summerland 0 for 6 from deep in the first half.
That's a good pass by Cheatham. A quick skip pass to an open shooter, but ball did not fall. Both teams in this 1-3-1, so shouldn't be anything new.
Federer too strong on the lay-in attempt, but Collison the offensive rebound. Now they go back inside to Gavin Federer. Off the up fake, through contact. Federer with 5.
Yeah, Gavin Federer is a good low post player. Great job to allow the defender to get in the air and go up and score.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Summerland will keep. Sam Cheatham. Inbound in traffic, kicked out to Hoke. The quick closeout. Back to Hoke, left open this time. Missed it, offensive rebound. Pass in the lane, Lutheran High the steal. Barrett Stearns the rebound. I feel like he wanted to go back up with that as Rojas makes him pay at the other end.
That's what Rojas is good at doing. Yeah, you like Stearns to shoot that basketball, tried to force an extra pass.
Rojas now in double figures. Eagles lead back up to 9. Nothing baseline, kicked out Cheatham. Now Stearns. Touched right wing for the 3. That one good. First make from downtown for the Bobcats tonight, Alex Schindler.
If you're Summerland, you'd like that to be the first of many.
Rojas. Boy, he has such incredible body control, able to make those leaners look easy.
Yeah, again, he's a stronger young man. He's a good athlete and just great balance.
Now down low, Hoke able to roll it home. Good finesse among the tall trees.
Yeah, I like the passing there. Got a really good look in the lane from Hoke.
Hoke 8 points this quarter, 10 for the game. Back and forth we go. Both these offenses starting to warm up a little bit. And the crowd coming alive. Scholl thought 3, thought better of it. Rojas left open. Got it. Josh Rojas with 15.
Well, you like the ball reverser there to get the ball over to Rojas for an open look. That's how you beat a 1-3-1 zone. Great ball movement, and especially if you can do it quickly and do those ball reversals, keep that defense out of position.
Now the Bobcats working some ball movement of their own. Hoke leaves it down low for Bergman. Mid-range off the heel. Rojas wins the battle for the board. Up ahead, Scholl. Jump stop, offensive foul. That time the charge drawn by Carter Bergman.
Both of these teams are good at getting back on defense and getting set, getting in position. Both teams trying to drive the basketball. And it's tough when you have a solid, fundamentally sound defense that's good at getting in position. It's tough to get past them.
Schindler curling in on Scholl. Good drive and kick. That 3 off the front iron. Rojas clears it. Summerland gets back. Federer finds the trailer. That's Collison. Lutheran High Coach Kenny Blank telling his team to hold for the final shot. They do. This is who you want with the ball in your hand in a situation like this. Oh, tipped away and taken away. It's a 2-on-1 and one.
Wow.
What a turn of events for Summerland. Late first half, Parker Napier.
Well, Lutheran High thinking they're going to get the last shot, perhaps. And a rare turnover there by Rojas. And Summerland knows what to do with it once they get the turnover. And Rojas also picks up the foul. Chance for a three-point play, and they get it.
It was Sam Cheatham that came up with the steal. Now Lutheran High needs to hurry. Schold from a long ways away, can't get it to go. And that's the end of the first half. A flurry by Summerland late, but it's Lutheran High leading 30-24. Halftime show coming up on NCN.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. U-Safe Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people. Because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers Pride.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
The Halftime Report on NCN is sponsored by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters.
Lutheran High Northeast with a 30-24 lead at the break alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Lou will cue up our halftime highlights here. Those are brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections Exceptional diamonds and dazzling gemstones can be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. And Lou, this is a game that's really been defense turning into offense in a lot of ways, but Lutheran High has executed a bit better in their half court. That's kind of been the difference early on.
Yeah, they've been able to find some shots a little bit more often than Summerland, but overall, both teams, I think you got to credit the defense. Both teams turned it over 8 times. That last turnover was a big one. Summerland was down 9 and looked like Lutheran High was going to get the last shot. Instead, a 3-point play off a turnover kind of changes things now. It makes it a 6-point lead instead of perhaps an 11-point lead for Lutheran High.
2 things stand out for me in terms of difference for Lutheran High right now. 15-7 edge on the boards, that's huge. Also the Eagles 13 of 24 from the field, 2 of 5 from deep. Summerland just 1 of 9 from 3. Now when they work it inside, it's worked well. They're actually 8 of 12 on their 2-point buckets. So maybe if they can work a little inside out, that can open things up, because I think they're going to need those threes to fall to beat Lutheran High tonight.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I think you're going to have to make some more threes. I don't think 1 3 in the second half beats Lutheran High. You're going to have to knock down a few of those. And certainly if you're able to do damage in the lane, that always opens up that perimeter. Can you knock those shots down? And there you see Rojas running the floor, and what a great block that time by Sam Cheatham that came out of nowhere and swatted that one away.
Cheatham came up with a couple of big defensive plays. That block as well as the swipe just before the half that set up the and one opportunity. But Josh Rojas has had a pretty good half. 15 points for the senior on incredible shooting. He's really been the most consistent offense. Lutheran High probably going to want to find a second option. Tate Collison, 4 points, 4 boards. Gavin Fettern with 5. Summerland, Preston Hoke keeping his hot play going. He was their leader last night in the win over Elgin Public Pope. Johnny's got 10 at the break. 6 for Alec Schindler. Parker Napier with 3. Michael Koenig with 3. Again, Koenig, a guy I think Coach Kaiser is going to try to unlock maybe a little bit in the second half. He had a quiet night last night, a little quiet in the first half. I wouldn't be surprised to see Summerland maybe run a set or two to try to get him comfortable early in the second half.
Well, you certainly want to do that. You want to try to get him the basketball, give him some opportunities to score. I think, just from this first half, I think Summerland's best when they can get out and run. They're a good transition team. It's going to come down as how efficient will they be in the second half in that half court when they have to play against a very good defense from Lutheran High. And certainly, where do those points come from? If you can knock down some threes and chip back in this thing, that obviously gives Summerland a chance. For Lutheran High, I think you kind of do what you've been doing, and that's pound the ball inside and keep a guy like Josh Rojas going offensively. But I think both teams are kind of playing the way they want to play. And certainly, you mentioned it earlier with Lutheran High Northeast. Rebounding has been a key, and that's one of the things for Summerland. You've got to be able to get some second chance opportunities, I think, here in the second half to win this ball game.
A fascinating second half on the way, to be sure. 30-24, Lutheran High Northeast with the lead at the break. You've been watching the Columbus Community Hospital halftime show on News Channel Nebraska.
In a world filled with uncertainty, where health is our most precious gift, getting screened for cancer is a simple yet powerful act to prioritize your health. At Faith Regional Health Services, we are dedicated to offering a healthcare experience where compassion and expertise come together to offer you personalized, comprehensive care from detection to survivorship. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're embraced by a community to collaborate and guide you every step of the way. Our state-of-the-art facilities ensure early detection through cutting-edge technology and clinical trials, giving you peace of mind and a proactive approach to your well-being. Offering a wide range of cancer screenings based on your age, gender, family history, and other risk factors to a team of multi-specialty physicians, advanced care practitioners, therapists, dietitians, nurse navigators, and care coordinators. We offer a healthcare experience rooted in compassion, faith, and unwavering support. Cancer doesn't wait, and neither should you. Visit frhs.org/cancer to learn more about scheduling your cancer screenings.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
it wasn't. but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you've got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
My name is Jesse Moore. Our 22-year-old son died from suicide. My journey with Caden's death was leading me down many dark paths, of which none included blaming God. It would have been easy, and he would have accepted it. How or why? I did not. I am not sure, other than the signs that only Jesus could have possibly controlled were put in front of me from the moment of this horrible family event. The only way I found to ease the pain of losing Caden was the time that I was able to spend in prayer with Jesus. If you are struggling, contact your local pastor or priest or call 988.
The Halftime Report on NCN is sponsored by Columbus Community Hospital, where your health matters.
If you like high school basketball, you have found the channel to stick around with, but college basketball as well. We got Lincoln North Star, Lincoln Southwest tomorrow night here on NCN. How about this on Tuesday? Some JUCO basketball coming your way. Central Community College taking on Northeast Community College, live from the Cox Activity Center in Norfolk. And then next week, the last week of the regular season in basketball.
Nuh-uh.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't, honestly.
3 weeks from tomorrow, state champions will be crowned in girls basketball.
That is crazy. Next thing you're going to tell me is baseball's going to start.
It already has for some colleges, 30-24.
I know, crazy.
Summerland trailing Lutheran High with the ball to start the second half. Probably won't see a lot of changes defensively.
Nice.
Beautiful backdoor cut to beat that 1-3-1. That's Braden Federn finding Andon Schold.
Yeah, Schold got behind that defense. That's good execution there off of the halftime break.
Hoke short arms it from the baseline. Schold clears the rebound. Preston Hoke had 10 points to lead the way for Summerland. 15 for Josh Rojas at Lutheran High. That leads all scorers. Schold wants 3. Kept alive by Collison. Federn gets the rebound. Pass down low. Johnson spins. And the rebound to Summerland. Lutheran High a decided rebounding edge starting the second half. There you go, down low. Trying to get Koenig involved. Couldn't get the bunny to fall.
Had good position, didn't get it to go.
Skip past Schold. Working in on Koenig. Rojas able to keep it alive. Federn. Dangerous pass to Schold. Touch back to Rojas in the lane. Iron unkind. And the rebound tracked down by Cheatham.
Both teams getting really good looks, just not scoring.
Hoke, another of those good looks. Schold the rebound. Drive and kick, Federn wide open. Got it, nothing but the bottom. Lutheran High, 3 of 6 from downtown.
That time the Eagles beat the Bobcats down the floor. Federn had plenty of time to square up and shoot.
And stolen away, Rojas. Nobody back with him. Lutheran High, their largest lead now with 13, and Summerland's got to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. Not even 2 minutes gone by, and Lutheran High with the momentum. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Most other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
Back in the beautiful Bobcat Gym at Summerland High School. Third quarter. That's brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. A little pain for Summerland early on. They're down 13 all of a sudden. It doesn't take much. Lutheran High is the kind of team that can open up a lead on you real quick.
Yeah, they're not a team that's going to run up and down the floor and shoot a lot of shots, but that defense turns into quick points. The next thing you know, you look up, you're down double digits. That's what's happened to Summerland. Now they've got to be good offensively. Can't rush, and start forcing things, but you've got to be good here, especially in the half court.
Well, how good is Lutheran High's on-ball defense? Schold kicks to Rojas. Skipped up top. Now back to Federer, wide open. Rattles it home. Lutheran High had Summerland on their heels defensively there.
Yeah, for sure. And boy, you just can't leave Braden Federer wide open out there. He's making them pay.
42% three-point shooter on the year. He's got 8 tonight. Nice pass. Oh, what a recovery by Collison. And taken away. Now Federer, boy, Lutheran High can really wrench control of this game. Already up 16. Poked away, stolen. Summerland needs this one. It's Napier. Rojas trailing. Napier gets it to go. He has 5.
I was just about to say, Lutheran High, you want a good possession here and take your time. And a quick steal turns into points for the Bobcats. That's how you get back in it. Is both teams do a lot offensively off of their defense.
Federer lost the handle on the way up. Schold keys the 3, missed everything. Napier able to track down the rebound. Ooh, dangerous pass up ahead. Contact. Schold called for the foul. That's ended Schuld's third. Take a look at this defensive effort by Collison.
Yeah, it's just great help defense coming across the paint there to swat that one away. You know, we talk a lot about the lunch pail players. I think Collison has got to be one of the captains of that team. He does a little bit of everything.
Touch pass off the inbound shot, too strong, and Collison right on cue with the rebound. He's the kind of guy you need to win titles.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. The guy that does the dirty work. He draws charges, gets rebounds, blocks shots.
Rojas, shot blocked from 3. Cheatham, a great play defensively. His second block tonight. Now Rojas works out of traffic. Back to Rojas. Got a clean shot off there. Cheatham the board.
He's almost too open there. It took too much time to get that shot off and didn't go up in rhythm.
Napier. Skip to Schindler. Can't find any room on Gavin Federer. Back out Koenig. Trying to skip past Rojas. Now Schindler. Federer erases that shot.
Yeah, Federer's going to have like a Spalding tattoo on his hand after that one. Swatted that one hard.
Now Lutheran High. Ball handlers everywhere. Rojas tripped. Boy, he gets the defender on his hips so easily. We'll take another look at this defensive play here by Federer. That's the first one. We've seen a lot of them. Get some potato salad. It's a block party.
Yeah, and right in Summerland, you're kind of getting into danger territory right now because Lutheran High handles the ball really well, shoots free throws well.
Tough shot there. Cheatham the board. That foul, by the way, potentially a big one on Summerland a few minutes ago. That was the 3rd on Michael Koenig. Now Lutheran High called for the foul. Be the first on Gavin Fettern. This game brought to you in part by Zollner Ford in Lincoln. Full court pressure by Lutheran High again. They don't make it easy. Napier into the front court. Oh, miscommunication. That's going to be Lutheran High basketball.
Right now, Summerlin struggling.
Yeah.
4 turnovers. Both teams had 8 turnovers in that first half. Now 4 turnovers already in the third quarter for Summerlin. You're down 14. You can't afford turnovers. You've got to be good and efficient. That word, I'll use that a lot again. Efficiency in this game against Lutheran High is going to be key.
High screen. Flaring out on the wing. Fettern found some room. 360's out. Scramble for the rebound. Fettern's got it. Oh, and a timeout called by Lutheran High Northeast. We'll take one as well. 14-point lead for the Eagles. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, our
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, lawn and garden tractor, or gator, every piece of equipment in our inventory is ready to work hard for your operation. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or learn more at landmarkimp.com to experience the Landmark difference.
.238 to go, third quarter. Summerland trailing 14 alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Boy, great play off the inbound. It's Lutheran High team. They're not necessarily big, but they play so strong.
Yeah, again, that's, there's a, there you go, double dribble, yep. And another unfortunate turnover for the Bobcats, but go back to Lutheran High. That's, again, they were a good team last year. This is a championship team. I really believe this team could go a long way if they get to state. That might be a challenge at this point. They're 14th in points in Class C2. That's crazy.
Despite just 3 losses. But they've not faced a lot of teams currently over 500. That pass out of bounds to Summerland. Only 4 of their 17 wins this season are against teams whose records are over 500 currently.
Yeah, you've got a chance tonight if you can get this win, which would be a Division I win, and then next week they've got Howells Dodge, which would also be a Division I win. If they can get those 2, then certainly you raise up in points. You've got a very difficult sub-district. You got Norfolk Catholic, the team they've struggled to beat in that sub-district. If you lose in sub-district and you don't have enough points, you don't have a chance to play in a district final. So important games for Lutheran High.
And Norfolk Catholic, one of the hottest teams in Class C2 right now. Hoke, much needed bucket for Summerland.
Hoke drains that one. He's one of the guys that can create his shot for Summerland.
He's been the bulk of their offense, 12 of their 28. Meyer seeing his first action of the second half. Nice shimmy into the lane, fouled from behind by Cheatham. Sam Cheatham second. Rojas returning to the contest. Tate Collison back in as well.
This Lutheran High team, unfortunately they had a few guys miss some games this year to a disciplinary issue that they've taken care of. But might have cost them a couple of wins. This team was really playing well when that happened.
Fettern inside out. One of those losses was to their crosstown rival, Norfolk Catholic. Straightaway triple try. Fettern 3 for 3 from deep this half.
Okay, my scouting report says cover number 11. Don't let him open.
17-point lead for Lutheran High, their largest.
Now there's been some real daggers from Fettern.
That last one felt big. Hoke short on the answer. Offensive rebound to Schindler. Drive and kick, nobody there. This Lutheran High defense, they wring so much out of you offensively. And I think Summerland is playing a little tight right now, maybe trying to do a little too much.
Well, I think one thing you can't do is look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to win possessions at this point. And what Lutheran High does is they make you think a little bit too much. It's tough to play freely against a defense this sound and this physical.
And with the acumen of ball handling they have, they can kill a lot of time like they're trying to do here.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons I think Lutheran High could go a long way, is the way they handle the basketball. Play such great defense, good ball handlers, and as we mentioned, pretty good free throw shooting team as well.
Swipe there. Summerland's got some fouls to give, so turning the corner was Braden Fettern. 9.5 seconds for Lutheran High.
You mentioned Lutheran High. You know, we'll talk about this in the fourth quarter.
Fettern, what a drive. Oh, too strong on the shot. Got it back, can't beat the buzzer. And that's the end of the third quarter, but Lutheran High comfortably in front. Eagles by 17. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, our specialists come from all over the world to provide world-class care. They are drawn to Faith Regional because of the ability to live and practice in an advanced medical community coupled with the small-town values that you also value and cherish. We understand that building a relationship with your provider is important. You can feel confident when choosing a Faith Regional physician that you are choosing more than just a provider. You are choosing someone you see in your community that you can trust knows you and your family and is committed to your health and wellness. From family medicine to specialized surgical care, our team of over 125 specialists and surgeons are dedicated to providing you with exemplary care. Serving over 20 communities across Nebraska, finding a provider close to you is easy to do. Faith Regional Physician Services. Care provided by your friends, family, and neighbors is the faith difference.
Fourth quarter in Summerland. That's brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org. Lutheran High Northeast and Summerland, two teams that have a chance to visit Lincoln next month. Work still to be done here in the fourth quarter, and it's the Eagles with a big lead.
Yeah, certainly the Bobcats have a lot of work cut out for them.
Hoke. He's been money tonight, 14 points.
Yeah, nice stroke there by Hoke. No rhyme intended. Summerland's also a team that needs this win. They're 11th in points, and their last game is Boyd County, who, no disrespect to Boyd County, but they don't have the point benefit if they win that game. So this is a big one for Summerland.
Yeah, and Summerland is in a similar spot to Lutheran High in that they don't have a lot of wins over teams over 500 this year, even at 16-3. As you mentioned, they close out their season on the road against Boyd County. Good, strong take there. How does that not go down for Landon Johnson?
Yeah, that one looked good all the way.
Koenig, too strong on the triple. Rojas the long board. Tough night offensively for Summerland. Lutheran High's outscored them 15-4 since the break. Rojas leaves it for Fettern. Off the jump stop, now ball reversal back to Rojas. Leads all scorers with 17, and now called for a second charge of the night.
I think that's something else you look at if you're doing a scouting report is you've got players like Rojas that are very aggressive at taking the ball in the lane, and you can draw charges. And I think Summerland's done a nice job being in position and getting Rojas. I think all three of his fouls, I believe, are off of charges.
I believe there have been 5 charges called tonight. I don't remember the last time I've been in a 5-charge game.
Yeah.
Elbow jumper good. That's Michael Koenig.
Koenig getting going. 13-point lead, this is where you've got to be really good on both ends of the floor if you're Summerlin.
Federer finds some room and will head to the line. Lutheran High, so good off the dribble. They really wear teams out defensively, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Again, a team that's not going to take a lot of bad shots. You don't see a lot of quick, contested type shots. They work it. They usually find pretty good looks, and certainly on their defensive end, they make you work. So yeah, it's taxing to play these guys.
Federer misses both free throws. So still a 13-point game. This one not over at all.
Nope.
And Summerland's got an offense that can score points in a hurry. Skipped out to Cheatham. Extra pass, mid-range jumper, nothing but the bottom for Alex Schindler. He has 8.
And there you go, really good possession that time for the Bobcats. Got a quality look. They score. 11-point ball game.
Johnson. Rojas, a little bit of a weave from Lutheran High. Johnson off the up fake. Oh, nobody on the wing. Collison now lobs back out for Lutheran High. Federer. Rojas was open, they missed him. Now Schold in traffic. Follows his shot. Reverse lay-in, doesn't go.
Oh, my goodness.
How did that not fall? What an effort by Lutheran High Northeast. Tate Collison. The Eagles will inbound.
Yeah, that's just an effort play. Well, first of all, that's a pretty good look, but watch Collison. That's just a smart play. Throwing it off the leg there. Wasn't going to snare the rebound, but knew he was able to throw it off the defender's leg.
Now Rojas out high, reach in called on Hoke. Hey, stick around, folks. After the game, we'll be talking to the winning head coach. That interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Rojas behind Collison. Lutheran High not going to force anything. Federer didn't have the backdoor cut, works the screen right. And resets. Johnson, mishandled. Federer there, Rojas going backdoor, lost it on his way up. Lutheran High keeps it. Federer can't hit from deep. Summerland gets the rebound.
It was an excellent pass by Schold. I don't know they needed that quick 3, though.
Mishandled pass at the other end. Lutheran High gets the turnover. Johnson tries to Euro step. A lot of contact, no call. Then a foul called on the rebound on Lutheran High Northeast.
That's the stage of the game now. You're right around 4 minutes to go.
Yep.
Lutheran High, you've got an 11-point lead. Now you become very selective and use that ball handling acumen and force Summerland to come out and take chances, and then you work for that layup. You don't need quick shots with a double-digit lead at this stage of the game, especially without a shot clock.
Lutheran High 0 for 7 from the field this quarter. They have yet to score. But Summerland, while they've hit some shots, has not been able to take advantage too much. Now Hoke able to draw the foul on Federer, and that's Braden Federer's 3rd.
And certainly for Summerland, it's all about just, you've got to score pretty much every possession. You can't turn it over. There's a timeout on the floor.
Lutheran High calls it. We'll take one as well. 3:54 to go. Lutheran High's lead down to 11. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Well, not everybody made it to the end of the game. I get it, young man. I'm tired, too. Lutheran High Northeast with an 11-point lead. Both these teams leaving it all on the floor. They're going to be tired tonight as well. Can Summerland key the comeback? Hoke off the ball reversal. Got it! He has been money for them all night. It's an 8-point game. Rojas in the corner.
There you go. Good decision. You didn't need that shot. Get it. Look for a layup. Run clock.
Quick trigger triple. Hoke the rebound.
Lutheran High kind of leaving the door open a little bit here. That's a very quick shot.
Mid-range jumper. Got the shooter's roll. 2-possession game.
Well, Lutheran High only up 6 now. Summerland definitely in this game.
An 11-0 run by Summerland to start the fourth quarter. Rojas turns the corner. Open three. Offensive rebound, Fetter. Now Rojas out high. Can you win a game without scoring in a quarter?
That's a great offensive rebound there by Braden Fetter.
It really was.
Because momentum really going to the Bobcats. They needed that rebound.
Meyer keeping the dribble alive, and a hand check foul called. Now, if this becomes a free throw shooting contest, Summerland would probably be favored. They're 67% as a team. Lutheran High 59%. Veteran. It's the high screen, leaves it for Rojas. Josh Rojas with 17, but just 2 since the break. Drives, kicks to Meyer. Back to Rojas. Finds some room. Tough shot. Might have been blocked on the way up. And the rebound to Koenig. And a foul call on the floor. That's Rojas' 4th.
That's a frustration foul by Rojas. Missed that shot. Trying to get the basketball back and kind of compounded that situation. Didn't really need that foul. You're still up 6. And you're too important of a player to pick up a cheap foul like that.
I've got a Summerland player with a cut on his hand. That's, I believe, Carter Bergman getting worked on. They get his finger wrapped up. That's Coach Brett Kosser coming through in the clutch there, even as a part of the med staff. The guy does it all.
Yeah, a little bit of everything there. He's a lunch pail coach, I guess, huh? But a big miss there at now Summerland. Boy, 6-point ball game. There's plenty of time here.
Hoke, quick jumper, left it short, long rebound to Lutheran High Northeast.
Well, now if you're Lutheran High, I don't think you take a shot unless it's a layup.
No reason to. Summerland has another foul to give. High screen for Fettern. It's the second. Oh, mishandled the ball as he tried to get it down low. Lutheran High back defensively. Hoke and 1!
Wow.
Preston Hoke, 19 points, looking for 20 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's definitely a blocking foul. Collison good at drawing charges, did not have possession that time. And Preston Hoke, what a big play. Now free throw here. It's a 1-possession game.
Summerland is trailed by as much as 17. They're down 3. And the Bobcats want to talk it over. They've come alive in the Bobcat Gym. 1:27 to go. It's a 3-point game on NCN.
I was given a prescription opioid pain medication that lasted a lot longer than the pain itself. And within only a few months, I was completely addicted. I lost everything. and I started to watch my life slip away. These drugs are addictive. One prescription can be all it takes to lose everything.
Unanswered for Summerland.
Wow.
Coach Kenny Blank nervous. His team has not scored this quarter. Their lead down to 3. Summerland wanted the offensive foul there. They didn't get it. Now a foul away from the ball will be called on Summerland. And that's the 4th on Sam Cheatham.
Well, most of the time when Lutheran High is up 17 going into the 4th quarter, they're going to put the game away. Credit Summerland, the heart of I would say lion, but how about the heart of a bobcat?
Absolutely.
They have played with great heart in this quarter.
Now Rojas, skipped, taken away. Back to Lutheran High. Now Fettern. Well, reverse court. Next foul puts Lutheran High into the free throw line. Minute to go.
I think you'd like to have Rojas at the free throw line if you can get it. Now you're going to have Fettern. And no 1-and-1 anymore. I think most people know that by now, but 2 shots for Braden Fettern.
Fettern is 0 for 2 tonight, 52% on the season. In and out on the first.
That looked a little flat coming out of his hand. Now you miss that first one. This one's twice as hard.
Still a 1-possession game. Offensive rebound and a clean block. Out of bounds. It'll go to Summerland.
Well, Tate Collison with a great offensive rebound, but then a block. My goodness. Guys stepping up and making great plays on both sides.
Lutheran High 0 for 11 from the field, 0 for 4 from the line this quarter. And a timeout called. They weren't going to beat the 5. We'll take one as well. Don't you dare go anywhere. 43 seconds to go. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said...
It wasn't. But this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Elkhorn Rural Public Power District, dedicated to providing safe, reliable, cost-effective electricity for all customers. Central Valley Ag, working with farmers and growing agriculture together. And by Northeast Nebraska Telephone Company, now expanding to Antelope County.
Summerland faithful have seen an incredible comeback. But Summerland needs a little bit more. Still down 3. Coach Kenny Blank's team has not scored in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
A lead that was as much as 17 is down to 3. Sam Cheatham hasn't scored this half. Koenig, now Hope, leads all scorers with 20. Make it 22!
Wow.
1-point game.
What a phenomenal comeback. Pressure's all on Lutheran High now.
16 straight for Summerland. And there's the foul. Andrew Schold, a 54% free throw shooter. He has not attempted one tonight. As we quickly take a look at Preston Hoke. My goodness, has that young man been clutch tonight.
Hoke has ice water in his veins.
Free throw, no good.
Wow.
Lutheran High can't buy one right now.
And now that pressure just mounts. It just, right now, it's just weighing heavy on these guys' shoulders. Boy, Schold needs a free throw here.
Banks at home. He'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
First point for Lutheran High. 2-point game. Summerland has a timeout if they want it. Hoke for the lead. Yes! With 10! Lutheran High with 5. Down low. Blocked! Summerland's got it. The foul with .2. This place is coming unglued.
Incredible. Incredible. What a comeback by these guys.
Preston Hoke. Defensively, it was Carter Bergman who blocked the shot. There are 2:10 on the clock. And now Summerland going to call a timeout. Take another look at this shot that might be the game winner.
Incredible play. That's just a cold-blooded shot there. That's a guy with a ton of confidence.
Wow.
Who's he got? How many points does he have today?
He's up to 25 now. That's a new season high. He had 22 in a game against St. Mary's earlier this year.
That is incredible. What a comeback. I mean, this has got to be so deflating for Lutheran High, and quite, the opposite for Summerland. A win like this, who knows what this does for you, if you can get it.
17 to start the fourth quarter against one of the best ball handling teams in Class C2. Alex Schindler, who's at the line, got the first.
Now, and certainly for Lutheran High, inability to make free throws in that ball game. They're usually pretty good in the fourth quarter, handling and making free throws.
No field goals for Lutheran High in the fourth, and that's going to do it. Summerland, improbably, comes from behind and takes it home on senior night. 49-46, the final post-game show coming up. This is NCN.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. You Save Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
My name is Jared. I've experienced a great deal of sin in my life. Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, sexual immorality, and much more. I was letting the devil control my life with the fantasy that these things would make me happy. All it did was make me feel empty inside. I was going nowhere and felt deceived. My heart was torn to a million pieces. At that point, I reached out to God. My life was changed. Yours can be too.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Valentine's Day? That's what's got you all more shook up than James Bond's drink of choice?
Oi! Have you ever tried buying a gift for a woman? Last year, my wife said, "Don't get me anything." Did that hurt nothing? No! Turns out I got a heartbreak.
You are talking to a world-class gift giver right here. Yeah! But whether it's a gift for your girlfriend, fiance, or wife, diamond jewelry does a woman as beautiful as these are. They still don't compare to you.
Visit Sartor Heyman Jewelers, located in Lincoln and Grand Island.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to the long conversations with loved ones and the scare of having to leave the home you've lived in for so many years, to the moment you realized you didn't have to meeting your caregiver for the first time and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time.
Thank you.
We've been here for you, just around the corner. Columbus Community Hospital.
The air inside your home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outside air. John Henry's priority is keeping your home safe and healthy for you and your family. Cleaning your home's air duct system is an important part of that goal. Our service professionals will clean your air ducts using top-of-the-line equipment that pulls air in reverse through the duct system, while using compressed air and agitation tools to remove unwanted particles. Once the air is discharged, it runs through 3 stages of filtration, leaving your air duct system restored and functioning cleaner than ever. Contact John Henry's today and schedule your steps to a healthier home.
Driving by on the highway, you'd never guess what this store holds. When you walk in, rest assured this small-town vet supply store has big city selection. There's a good chance if what you're looking for isn't in the back, they can order it for you. Luckily, you'll get the small-town friendly service and knowledgeable sales staff every step of the way. From vaccine help to renting a tux for your son's wedding. See the staff at Valley Vet Supply on Highway 36 in Marysville.
Valley Vet Supply.
A happy Bobcat faithful as they pull off an incredible win on senior night, 49-46. It is time now for our coaches' post-game interview. That is brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com. Lou Siefker, make sense of this for us, please.
All right, thanks a lot, Eric. Well, folks, if you're just joining us, you missed a great finish here. The Summerland Bobcats come back from 17 down in the fourth quarter to win this. They defeat Lutheran High Northeast. I'm joined now by Brett Kotzer, the head coach of the Bobcats. So, Coach, first of all, how do you come back from 17 down?
A lot of grit. We told them we had to get out of our zone. Lutheran High was just torching us, getting too much movement. We couldn't get those touches to get out to our transition. And not that we were on a lot of man, but our guys really bought in, and we just had to sit down in stance to try to keep somebody in front of us. And, we finally got a little bit tougher at the rim, and that really opened it up for us to hit some outside shots and really get on a good run.
Well, there's a ton of plays in that game, but maybe the biggest play might have been Carter Berkman's block there, right underneath the basket, kind of sealed that win for you. I mean, it looks like you have a whole team of guys that just step up and make plays when you need them. Yeah, we don't have one guy that just absolutely sticks out, and that's what's great about this team. We've got a lot of guys that are complements to each other, give us a lot of different looks, but we're not going to get to where we want to unless we figure out how to start rebounding consistently throughout a ball game. Obviously, Carter's block was huge, but we had given up 2 offensive boards right before that. But it's a good thing he stepped up and finally went and got a shot. And, then obviously you get Preston to step up and hit that 3. Pretty wild. Well, Lutheran High out-rebounded you, and you had more turnovers than them going into the fourth quarter. How'd that flip? I think, number one, game pressure, obviously, with them sitting with that big lead. And then we just slowly kept chipping away. And we told our guys, you just got to keep working possession to possession. Obviously, you're not going to get 17 points back, in 1 or 2. So I think once we started hitting a couple buckets and, you trim that thing from 17 to 12, I think the game pressure really got to them. And obviously, then we started rolling with some momentum and confidence, and that really carried us all the way through. Well, you had to have points in that fourth quarter, and you had a guy, Preston, that really stepped up big, so confident in that quarter. Talk about his performance. The dude has unwavering confidence. It doesn't matter if he's missed 10 or made 10 in a row. He's going to step up thinking he hit the next one. And that was proof tonight. We told him he's got to start living in the mid-range game, and once he did that, to start that third quarter, it really changed his mindset, and then it just opens everything else up for him because he can get to the rim if he wants to, but he's also got the ability to step out and hit the 3. So if we can get him with confidence like that, he's going to be dangerous the rest of the way. Well, Lutheran High scored 45 points in the first 3 quarters. They scored 1 in the fourth quarter. What was the difference? Man, I don't know. I think just us sitting down in stance and being more aggressive. We were allowing them to move the ball around too easy in the first 3 quarters, and then obviously switching to our man defense, trying to keep guys in front. I thought we were a little bit more aggressive, jumping some passes, and really getting after the handlers. Well, Coach, congratulations. You're going to be able to sleep tonight after this one? No, I don't think so. We had a tough one last night, and, to have a quick turnaround like this and just try to find a way to get another win is huge. So I probably won't sleep very well for probably a couple days. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Coach. Good luck as you head into postseason. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's Brett Kotzer, the head coach of Summerland. Let's get Preston Hoke in here. So, Preston, just a boring fourth quarter there. Not much happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. You scored a whole bunch of points and led a huge comeback. Coach talked about your confidence. Where does that come from, to just step up and make shots like that when it matters most?
I don't know. My brother came and coached this year, and he's really helped me a lot through this, keeping my head level and stuff. So I give all it to him, and I'm related to Kotzer, too, so they do a really good job of keeping my head straight. Well, you guys are down 17 points at the end of the third quarter. What's the mood like there, I guess, on the sidelines? And did you really feel confident coming into that fourth quarter? I knew we could do it. We just got to stay together, because last year we definitely would have fallen apart. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Give me a
You got a little bit of sweat. That's all right. Preston played hard. He's got a little sweat in his eye. So what does a win like this do for you? I mean, you come off a bit of a tough loss, and then now you come here and have a remarkable comeback. You feel like this spurs you on now as you head toward postseason?
No, it's definitely, because this was a really good team coming into this, and I had a lot of pressure into this, but we came through and won.
Preston, what do you think was the key in that comeback? What was it that got you guys over the top?
Definitely sticking together. Last year we would have fallen apart, but we stayed together and loved each other. I give all glory to God.
Absolutely. Preston, 25 points tonight, a season high. Did you feel you feel like you're going to be in the zone tonight? Do you feel it coming on?
First quarter shots weren't falling, but Blake just told me keep shooting, and in the fourth quarter it finally rolled around.
Absolutely. Well, shooter, shoot, scorer, scorer. You're one of those. Preston, congratulations. What a ball game. 25 points. You led the comeback. Congratulations on the win and being our player of the game.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's Preston Hoke, our player of the game. Eric, back to you.
Someone get that young man some water. I understand why he's so exhausted. That was an incredible performance. 13 points in the fourth quarter alone, 25 for the ball game. That interview brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center, your healing destination. Also by USafe Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all of their customers. Okay, let's catch our breath. Let's talk top plays, shall we? Those are brought to you in part by Currency. Do you need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Well, Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Summerland, Lutheran High Northeast. Two really good teams looking for a marquee win in the latter stages of the regular season, and it was a wild one in Antelope County on a Friday night. These two teams both coming in combined just 6 losses on the season. Summerland shots falling early from mid-range. That's Preston Hoke. Only bucket he made in the first quarter, though. Lutheran High was playing really well early on. How about the inbounds play? That's Tate Collison gets it to go. Eagles with the lead early on. Now, latter stages, first quarter, the triple falls for Andon Scholl. The Eagles with a 16-8 lead after the first quarter. The late stages here, that shot falls for Summerland, but again, the Bobcats trying to find some offense in the early going. Second quarter, kind of back and forth game. Lutheran High getting Josh Rojas involved. He had 15 points in the first half alone. Lutheran High with the lead at the break, 30-24. Third quarter, the Eagles extend their advantage. Defense turning into offense as the swat there from Gavin Federer. Lutheran High would be able to take advantage there. Now the three from straight away, that falls for Braden Federer. He was perfect from deep in the third quarter. Lutheran High extends their lead to 17 as we head to the fourth quarter. Summerland down 17. But when you got Preston Hoke, you got a chance. Draws the and one there. The Bobcats chipping away and chipping away. They held Lutheran High without a field goal in the fourth quarter. Hoke hits from the elbow there, had 25 points, a game high and season high for that young man. But latter stages, Summerland down 2, now they're up 1. Cold-blooded triple from Preston Hoke, and Summerland outscores Lutheran High 21-1 in the fourth quarter and improbably get the 49-46 win. And those top plays brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all of your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. That's why you never turn the game off. You got to stick with us to the end, especially tomorrow. We got more great basketball coming your way. Lincoln Southwest, Lincoln North Star, 5:30, our broadcast Central Time here on News Channel Nebraska. For my broadcast partner, Lou Siefker, Connor Luby in the truck, and the entire NCN Sports crew, my name's Eric McKay. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.